Stopped at roadworks, aren't we, Papa?
Oh, good catch. For things, just...
It all takes time, doesn't it?
Yeah. See how there?
Hi, I'm Cassie, and this is Josh. And this is our little boy Harley. And for the past 5 years, we've been living in Brisbane, Australia. And probably for most of that time, we've been craving something more. Craving the open road and the great outdoors. So after years of dreaming, we decided to buy a caravan and go and explore our own backyard. This is our story. Subscribe and tune in every week to see what we get up to. So the time had come for me to leave the Sunshine Coast and make the journey all the way up to Markii to reunite with Josh. I packed up my little Nissan Polestar, grabbed Papa, and off we went. Stopped at roadworks, aren't we, Papa? The first day we drove from the Sunshine Coast to Rockhampton, stayed the night in a pet-friendly motel, and then headed off to Markii in the morning. It's the longest I've ever driven by myself, but once you get going, it's actually not that bad. The first week together was full of family time and just reconnecting, eating lots of good food and spending nights outside by the fire. It was magic. But our old gal Sandy, our 1976 Franklin Arrow Caravan, still had some work to be done on her, so we decided to get stuck in. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode. The gang's back together again. Excuse the noise because Josh is hard at work in the van. It's a construction site once again, and let me show you what we've been working on today. To help allow for more space on our bench top in the kitchen, Josh created a hinge door so that underneath we can have a shelf for our stovetop and still have bench space when we're not using it. So if you've been following along, you'll know that when we bought the van and left Brisbane, we had a mad rush to arrive in Cairns by a certain date so Josh could start his new contracting position. And that meant leaving some things until we could come back and finish them later. Josh finally installed the sink, which meant we could have running filtered water in the caravan. We built a new shelving unit just for some little knickknacks and to help keep the caravan better organised. We made a cutout open shelf, which I'm so excited to style and help add to the overall concept of the caravan. And shout out to Josh who did all of this plumbing by himself. It's so awesome to see how he can just pick up anything and make it from scratch, and it actually works. This looks so good.
Just get the rag. And this has got plastic on it, so don't worry about if it goes on it. But don't be too messy, because this might get messy. Okay. Pour it on. You can even pour it on here, a bit like that. And you just rub it in like that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
That's what you'll do.
So it doesn't take too long to do.
No. You just rub it in, make sure it's nice and brown everywhere.
Yeah.
And don't even be shy, like,
Yep.
you know? Get it all in there. Just a quick hit on the edges, the back. But you can see in the light if you've missed a bit. And then do the front. But don't push too hard on this because it's wet and it's only got 2 screws in it. So just lightly go like that. But make sure you get it all. It's going to look so good.
Cool.
Do the bottom because it's so it doesn't get mold on it, remember?
Yep.
It's That's why we're doing it. Cover it in. This was a wasted space, we figured. It wasn't in cans, it was just we had a water bottle here and just shit started accumulating, so we just thought Cass had the idea to build a shelf here, so we put a little shelf in. And we put this little switch panel in. So we've got the outside 240 light will go here and the inside 240 light will go here, which we've got the light, we just haven't put it in yet. And then we cut the cupboards out and we're going to have a big open cabinet. But it's really quite flimsy.
Yeah,
so
it
we
won't
can't
be heavy.
put heavy things in there, but maybe we could strengthen it up so we can put heavy things in there.
So another day today, finalising the van build. I am painting, just doing some top coat, and Josh is making us a shelf under the kitchen counter.
Good morning. We are getting ready to put the white wall panels up on the bathroom.
Then we got our little TA.
Yep.
Are you helping, Dad?
Here you go. Go on.
Oh, babe. Oh, he wants to eat it. You want to eat it?
Get it?
No. Yeah.
So yes, that's what we're doing. We've got to put the floor basin in and the vent in the roof.
Love it.
That's today's jobs.
So we're going for a matte black detail look with our fittings. So this is our Mandela shower head, and then we've got the base down there. This waterproofing solution, we'll need to do another coat and just fix it up.
Oh, that's why I did that.
So Josh is just installing our 12 volt extractor fan now. We're going to get a light that goes along with that so that when we turn it on, the light and the extractor fan will come on and help prevent the moisture from building up, and so then we won't get mold. So Josh built the ensuite with MDF boarding and plywood for the frame. We've coated all of those walls in a waterproofing solution with the waterproofing tape, all from Bunnings. And we've got a plastic shower base that we're going to fit out, and that will be the bottom of the shower. So we have this white wet wall from Bunnings that's going to cover the walls.
Screw the
Extractor fan into.
fan into so it doesn't blow off.
Yep.
Driving down the highway.
So will you cut that out and then
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it out now with a jigsaw. And
Sweet.
it'll sit inside and we'll just seal the fuck out of it.
So it's another day renovating our caravan, and I thought I'd take a moment to show you the progress that we've made just in a short amount of time. So Josh installed this hinge flap for our stovetop, and he's just working on the cutout to insert the stovetop. Then underneath here, we're going to have a little shelf just for pots and pans and our toaster and things like that. And then we've got this door to match the front of the caravan, which I love. Josh has installed the roof vent and one of the panels of the wet walls. Josh's dad installed our downlight, which is so cool. So another exciting thing is yesterday we took our measurements for the bench seat that we're creating and got our foam inserts for our cushions. And Josh's mum is really handy with a sewing machine, so we went to Spotlight, picked up some fabric, and she's going to help us sew the covers for that. So I'm really excited to show you the patterning that we've got and some cushions as well, which will be really fun. Well, that wraps up this episode for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, ding the notification bell, and we'll be back with more soon. We took a little time off to explore the Markii region the other day, so that'll be our next episode. And before you know it, it'll be the final reveal. So stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Bye!